From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, 3 men have been knighted in today's New Year honours list from the worlds of politics, health and the stage. Chelsea Daniels has more.
Former Speaker of the House, the Right Honourable Trevor Mallard, is being honoured for his services as an MP, having first been elected in 1984. An integral part of paediatric oncology in this country, Dr Scott McFarlane has transformed the treatment of children with cancer for the past 45 years.
And actor, writer and director since the 1970s, Ian Mune has focused on telling authentic New Zealand stories. The search goes on for 2 people missing after a quad bike rolled into a swimming hole in the far north. Emergency services were called to an address on Fern Flat Road in Peria, east of Kaitaia, yesterday afternoon. The quad bike rolled into a swimming hole on the swollen Waikaianga stream. 4 of the 6 on board, including the driver, made it out of the water and were taken to hospital with minor to moderate injuries. An epidemiologist says the 5th wave of COVID-19 could take a while to fade. The subvariant of Omicron, JN1, has quickly become the most common strain of the virus across countries like the United States. Professor Michael Baker says older people and those with health conditions are most at risk. He says the JN1 variant has some competitive advantage.
If it's much better at evading immunity, as JN1 is, then we also see a rise of cases. It infects more people and creates the kind of rise we're seeing at the moment.
Close to 25,000 festival goers are readying for day 2 of the Rhythm and Vines Festival. Gisborne Mayor Rahet Stoltz says it's a much-needed boost for the local economy following extreme weather events this year. Sofra Turkish cafe worker Surjit Singh says town is very busy with lots of people spending money in the Gisborne area, which is great for business. Rhythm and Alps is also underway in the south. Around 10,000 people attending the Wanaka Festival. That's news. I'm Jenny Woods. In sport, football has dominated New Zealand's New Year's sporting honours. The CEO of this year's FIFA Women's World Cup, Dave Beach, and Football Fern's co-captains Ali Riley and Ria Percival have been honoured alongside the President of New Zealand Football, Johanna Wood. But Dame Sarai Berryman scored the big gong, becoming a dame for services to football governance. The Zurich-based Kiwi was shocked when she received the damehood.
I had to read the letter a few times over just to make sure. I'm very humbled, very honoured, very grateful just to be in a position that I can make such an impact.
Broadcaster and sports journalist Phil Gifford has been honoured for a career that started in 1965. Losses for both the Wellington Phoenix men and women in A-League competition. The men losing 3-1 to Sydney FC across the ditch. The women going down 1-0. That's sport. I'm Jenny Woods.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.